All right, so take me to the start of NightFlight in the pandemic, because I know a lot of us have businesses, and the pandemic was it was either your win or your loss. So obviously NightFlight won it all.
So let me give you a backdrop, right? Like to NightFlight. NightFlight was started in 92.
Whoa, before me.
1992 at Nortree Academy. John Ivino. Now, John Ivino, shout out, he's a legend now. He's just retired. Congratulations. He's a great. The great Tim Allen, Dr. Allen, I want to say, Lou Allen.
Okay, Lou Allen.
Lou Allen, right? I think he's running some.
Yep.
He was brought back to revitalize the sports programs here in Norwich.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
Yes, the youth sport, because we fell off in the youth. We fell off in the youth game. Yeah. Everyone knows that over the last handful of years. No secret, right? So, I was in 8th grade, and I remember, man, that NightFlight, man, it was a summer program, man. You would literally, those games would be started at night, just to get the kids off the street, man. That's what's up. Because don't forget, this was in the middle of the 90s, bro. So it was a lot of things going on in the street, that was taking kids who had potential off their marks, with just prayer pressure and different opportunities to get into, different types of trouble.
It was different. Yeah.
It was different, So, those summer nights, man, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, man, these things were late, right? and listen, we would be playing ball, competing, man, and it would be people in the stands. And listen, we wasn't out on the street on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We was in the gym. That program kept me out of a lot of trouble, man. I tell people, in sort of a way, kind of saved my life in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just to, give me a different, basketball, just
something to do.
It's something to do. It kept me off the street. The girls, like the athletes, of course. But the whole point, shout out to those guys, man. I think that program ran for about 4 summers.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And then obviously, things, dissipate or whatever. So, but it always stayed with me, man. Just watching. I've been in this community for over 30 years, just watching the evolution of, because this is a sports town.
It is.
You can look at footage from the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. Rose City is a baseball, basketball, football. This is what we did. We always stayed busy around here. There was always leagues, the adults, not only the kids, right?
Yeah.
The adults, they was playing. I heard that they would have 10, particularly at Jenkins Park, they would have, a soccer league. Softball leagues, a basketball tournament, and literally tennis tournaments going on all simultaneously as one.
That's what's up.
Listen, we'd had stories like this, legendary stories, in the 70s when they had the sportsmen. They had legendary, players, that played, in Major League, I think, want to say a minor league. Yeah, listen, we've got a history, steeped in Rose City, man. I just felt like over the years, we fell off, and I just want to be a part of, just making the city great again, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because, for me, I know how important sports is, man. It's just to number one, mental health, just your health overall,
period,
man. Yeah. It's just important, man. It really is. And it connects people. I think now with the social media, people are less and less dealing with each other on a, eye, looking you in your eye and, phone, shaking your hand, that phone, man. So, and I like to get out there, touch people, hug people, I'm that type of guy, you know, so, NightFlight was just, just to wrap it up, what you were asking about, where NightFlight, where we came from, was just, from those early 90 days, man, just bringing people together, keeping people off the street.
Yeah.
And listen, and this league almost didn't happen, man. In 2018, from, me, trying to break up a Brawl, our first year, I'm trying to get this thing popping off the, we have a Brawl, grown men, I ended up getting stabbed at one.
Oh, wow.
Listen, first year, a lot of people really don't notice because obviously we wasn't publicizing it and we wasn't, we kind of couple hush-hush.
That's on the carpet.
Right. Now I felt like, we're 5 years, 6 years past that. Now we can, it's been an evolution for us for this league,
true.
So I just want to give everyone, we're on a podcast, brother.
Your people, man.
Come on, listen, man. So grown men, first year, we got kids in the stands. Brawl happens. It goes outside. It's dark. I ended up getting stabbed, right?
Wow.
Going to the hospital, getting 7 stitches. First year, I'm thinking, what the hell did I get myself into here? I'm literally like, oh my gosh.
Showed you the mental health of the men.
Like, listen, we're going to touch on it.
Seriously.
So, and that was the first year. Notice we haven't had, and I've been playing in Willimantic in the men's league for maybe 6, 7, 8 years and playing in other leagues, right? And just playing because there was no place for us around here to play basketball as men. You know what I'm saying? There was no leagues. So everyone who played ball, you had to go outside of the city, right, to find good competition. A good run. You had to go outside. So as I was going, playing in Willimantic, playing in Westerly, and playing in all these other places, Stonington, I'm like, why can't we do this? Why can't we do this here at home? We have tremendous amount of athletes, past and present, who, like, why can't we make this pop? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's easy.
That's easy, right? So we just, so that's what the light bulb on my head went off, So we end up, shout out to my girl, my vice president, Kara Turner, man.
Carolyn.
Shout out to Big her. Dog. That's I love that girl, man. So she, she is a woman of many different skills. You know what I'm saying?
Many hats.
And she's just been, her feminine energy, man. Just to the league, to me, has been a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because she's helped take us to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some things, like I said, I'm not a big email guy. And, paper, talk emails and all that. She loves that stuff, man. She making sure our bills is paid. We you know what I'm saying? This is what trying to help us evolve, get with the sponsorships and how we can evolve. How we can evolve and grow. And be a serious, legitimate business.
It helps you too. So
you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my girl. So listen. So anyways, the league didn't happen. So that happened. Initially I wasn't the president. We initially elected another guy president, which obviously I'm not gonna put people's names out there. Yeah. And obviously there's some funny things happening with some funds and stuff like that. And we had a big thing on the paper, NightFlight, and so that almost, I'm like, damn, we about to get destroyed.
Yeah, your thoughts are probably
like before we even get off the ground, okay? Before these things, it's just the unit, all this negative energy around this stuff that's supposed to be positive. We did Christmas drives and gave away, toys to the kids, man, and so much stuff. The basketball camps, free camps for the kids, man. And we've gotten the police involved in what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because we want everyone to feel like the mayor's been a tremendous supporter, man.
Darrell,
man.
I've seen him out there.
Come on, man. Darrell Wilson. Shout out to him. Shout out to D Wilson.
He'll actually be here Monday.
Yep. So he's running for state representative. That's a big, huge
That's
hat.
State rep.
That's a big hat. You know what I'm saying? So good luck with that. So. Man, we just, a lot of people have just been as the negative energy, which would have broke most people, would have said, what, hands up, this is, you brothers don't want to, y'all don't want to, we done. But something in my spirit, man, it just, I just knew that this is what we needed, man. Just all of us. Just like I said, I'm going back to the mental health thing. It's important, man. Like, even for me, man, I need to get out there sweating and, competing, I know I feel amazing after,
You feel great.
I feel amazing, man, after, so those things kind of slowed us up early on in NightFlight, so I said, okay, either I'm going to back away or I'm going to take a more of assertive role here. Right. I was the basketball guy, really, with everyone that was.
Jay here from Hoodie Talk. Listen, if you made it this far, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share this. Make sure you comment, talk to us, interact with me. Thanks for coming by, and hey, thanks for watching this far. Keep going. The gems and information get better. Peace out. It's that easy.
Okay. As far, I've been in basketball my whole life, high school, all-stater, played in college. My son graduated, Desmond Miller, in 2014, played ball. Shout out, baby boy. Shout out, he just got his first coaching job.
Everybody coaching.
High school. Man,
everybody's coaching.
Coach, man. I'm happy for my son.
Shout out to all them guys coaching out there. Him, so, Marcus, Reese. Shout out.
Yeah. So I'm happy for my baby, man. So everyone's doing great things, man. So what we were talking about was just,
I think you were coming from the mental health aspect
of the league, right. So I know how important it is for all of us to just get out there and be, because we all want to feel like we're part of something. I know I always have.
It's true. Everybody's feeling. Yeah, that's true.
So and to a point where when I came back from college, I'm gonna be honest, right? When I came back from college, right, and it was 2002, right, I 3 years tired, come back and because I felt like personally I didn't have anything that that I could connect to. I go out here and try to be somebody I wasn't, right? I go ahead and get me a sack, try to come out here and hustling. You know what I'm saying? 22 years old, out of college, broke. y'all, some of y'all know how that goes.
Yeah, I was about to say, everybody with them student loans,
man, they'll get the best of some of us. You know what I'm saying? So, I come back, I get $300, go down the street, get a sack. This is happening for a couple of weeks. I'm making some money. All of a sudden, I get busted. Right? And what was I? Griswold, Jewett City. At the time.
That might have been
Listen, never been arrested. Listen, never been arrested, never been in trouble in my life. You know what I'm saying? Always, you know what I'm saying? This is the first time I got arrested, first time I've been in trouble. Right? Damn. Go through the whole system, see how the whole system okay, now you get a chance to see how it's like almost like cattle, almost like
system.
Oh, this is like a number. This is what they mean when they say technically, when they take your freedom, whether you're on locked up in a cell or you're on probation, you're technically still a slave, right?
They got you.
They got you. So, when I was sitting in that cell, man, I'm literally a year, 12 months out of college, bro.
How old are you at this point?
Shit, I was 22.
Damn.
20. Listen, man, young. Desmond was what, 4 or 5 years old at the time. Yeah, listen.
Wow, so you're in jail.
I got a family. Listen, this is what I had a family, man. So,
whoa,
yeah, man, it was a dark time for me because at that time I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, man. I needed direction.
Yeah,
I needed direction. So. Coming home from college and not having no direction, came out here and trying to do some other stuff that I should have never been doing. That's not who I was in the first place.
True.
But obviously desperate. Sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah. For some people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So I got through that ugly. They gave me what I didn't go to jail. I didn't get in a felony, which now. 20 years later, it's cost me maybe some opportunities.
Wow.
Listen.
So talk about that because I think especially for all the young men and athletes that listen, a lot of us could easily get caught up in this as athletes like that. So talk about how something as a felony getting busted that one time. Now 20 years later, here you are. Yeah, talk about that.
I've had this conversation with my son. He can, one stupid decision, one stupid moment, can definitely stain, mark, what you're trying to build, and at that stage, at being that young, you don't know. Your brain is not even really fully developed. What they say, a man's brain is usually developed about 25, 27. I'm talking fully developed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you can really understand your, the decisions and process it, and you know what I'm saying, and say
all that trauma,
all that trauma. Oh my God, So and just just trying to be something I'm not, and coming out here and maybe a little. I was going through a little adversity, and I was trying to take the easy way out. That was the quick,
It's the best way I've probably heard it.
Real quick, and you know what I'm saying? So I paid for it, you know what I'm saying? And that was for me, that was a lesson for me, a big time lesson that which said, that's you can't be out here trying to be something you're not, because eventually you'll be exposed. You'll be exposed, especially in the day and age we live in 2022,
easy,
where we watch it every day. every day, right? Every day, you know. So for me going forward, I said, okay, I need to do something different. And I fell back into my love, man, which was always sports and just trying to be, you know, involved in being just a positive influence.
That's it.
You know, because I know my story could help someone.
That's true.
I know it can. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and my son, he ain't never been arrested. He ain't never felt like he had to go out here in these streets and, you know, he's starving and hungry. No, never. You know, you know what I'm saying? That was part of my evolution and my journey. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and I told him that this is, you know, there's more out there in life, man. There's more out there. You know, you got to work out there. You got to work for it. You know, nothing's going to come easy. Nothing, man. You're going to, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to work for it. So, and basketball, I fell back on basketball. I started my own AAU program, which Marcus Outlaw, which you had. Listen,
this guy.
Life is so, like, I had Marcus Outlaw.
My dad's making it hurt.